Today, Prince's sister said he died without a will.
She filed an emergency motion this morning asking for a special administrator of the estate. In the filing, Tyka Nelson lists herself and 6 half-siblings, including one who passed away, as potential heirs. There have been public estimates valuing Prince's estate in excess of $150 million. But the value could be much greater. Prince died on Thursday at his Paisley Park studio in Chanhassen. He was 57 years old. Esme Murphy has been gathering the latest, and she joins us now with more. Hi, Esme.
Hey there, Amelia. The filing by Prince's sister, Tyka Nelson, says she knows of no will. Now, it is possible that one might surface at a later date. Prince was married and divorced twice, and his only child died of a rare genetic disorder in 1996, just a week after he was born. Under Minnesota law, with no will, his siblings, including half-siblings, are his heirs.
We love each and every one of you.
Hours after her brother's death, Tyka Nelson greeted and thanked fans. Today, she filed a motion asking that Bremer Trust be appointed the administrator of the estate. The filing says Bremer Bank had handled Prince's financial affairs in recent years. Nelson also lists herself and 6 of Prince's half-siblings as his heirs. Under Minnesota law, half-siblings and siblings are treated equally. Appointing an administrator can mean a speedier process.
If you want to go really fast, meaning get to court quickly and get your hands on the assets because you want to protect the property of the decedent, you get a special administrator.
Financial experts say without a will, Prince's heirs will likely pay hefty legal and administrative bills to go through the probate system, and they will also pay tens of millions of dollars in estate taxes. RBC Wealth Management told us for a $100 million estate, state taxes would be $15 million and the federal tax bill would be $32 million. In her filing, Tyka Nelson says the value of Prince's assets and debts is unknown, but like other superstars, Prince's net worth may jump after his death.
And this could be one of those special situations, sort of like Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson, where their estate gets bigger after death. Because look what we're seeing right now. I mean, so many downloads of Prince songs.
In addition to the 39 albums he released in his lifetime, Prince kept 26 unpublished albums of music in a Paisley Park vault. What happens with those unpublished albums obviously could have an enormous impact on the value of his estate. Paisley Park, the property alone, is valued at $7 million.
And as we've heard a lot about that vault and the albums that are in there, do you know or have you heard anything about whether or not Prince was planning to release those albums?
You know, in interviews, Prince said those albums weren't ready to be released, and he was planning to go back at some time and work on them. The question is, did he leave any written instructions on what to do with them? And if so, would his wishes be binding?
All right, Esme.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Esme.